And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
11th annual Spinderella Bicycle Ride held today in Pocatello, starting off at Ross Park on 2nd Ave. Each year, a portion of the proceeds go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and this year, a donation also being made to the Idaho Alzheimer's Association. Rides were completed at 5 different distances today, ranging from a 10-mile ride all the way up to 100 miles. The event is entirely run by volunteers, and the cycling community in Pocatello is thriving. Spinderella President Danae Young came up with the idea of the event at her kitchen counter 11 years ago.
The thing that is the most important is this is not a race, it is a ride. And I think that if we can make these women comfortable enough to be out on a bike and know that they're going to be safe, they're going to have fun. And then they're going to start being outside and being active more. And then their families are going to start being outside and active more. And I just feel like that it really does empower some of our women to do things that normally they would be too scared to do. And the feedback is amazing. We've had people who are out there riding who are battling cancer, who have never ridden a bike before. So just exciting to see them taking this on and doing it and feeling empowered to do it.
The Pocatello Wood Bat Classic wrapping up today. The Razorbacks in action this morning, taking on Jerome in the silver bracket after falling to the Cyclones earlier in the week. Now there's Maddox Moore getting used to the new material. Colton Durham on the hill. He starts off hot, swinging strikeout here to hang a donut in the first inning. Into the second, a man on first, but Jerome's Johnny Ramsey regroups on the mound. Backwards K there. But next up, the leadoff man, Elias Blackhawk, steps in. He sends one to the left side of the infield. It's a tough one to play. He'd be safe anyways, but the throw is off the mark. It allows Cutter Stuckey to score all the way from second base. Blackhawk racing around, and he takes his spot over there at second. Now the Cyclones are up. Ramsey's at the dish, showing off the power, even using the wood bat. He sends it just shy of a home run. A one-hopper to the fence leaves plenty of room for him to get into second base with a double. Next up in the lineup is the third baseman, Whitaker, and he'll send a blooper high into the air. This will get into the outfield into left center field. No one can get there in time for the Razorbacks, so it drops in for a single. Men on the corners now for Jerome. The next batter steps in, and Durham loses it. The pitch gets away here. Ramsey sprinting for home. We got a play at the plate, but the throw is just a second behind. The Cyclones score, and the Cyclones win the rematch. A close game, though, 4-3 the final score. The Utah Jazz announcing a rebrand earlier this week, ditching their previous color scheme in favor of a minimal black and white with a little bit of help from a very bright highlighter yellow. Now, if that's not your speed, there's a silver lining or maybe a purple lining. That's right. The classic Jazz purple jerseys making a return as an alternate option starting next season. But black, white, and yellow will be the standard for the foreseeable future, drawing some controversial reactions on social media. So, Kylie, I got to ask, what do you think about these jerseys? You're a fan of the bright yellow?
All right, I think out of all of them, the purple is by far my favorite, but they're all pretty cool.
I think that's the reaction from most people. The purple seems to be a fan favorite, but the yellow will be here and here for good, I guess, Kylie. But that'll do for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Joey.